we're going to show actually how we make this Nostalgia Critic episode. It usually takes about 5 days. If it goes longer, I mean, it can take like a whole week. You know, and the reason it takes so long is because I'm also doing like, you know, the bum reviews and the guys or cons or doing their stuff for the company. In terms of does Rob like this? I think he likes to say he doesn't like being in front of the camera and stuff, or he doesn't like performing and stuff. Every time he goes to a con, he yucks it up. He plays the crowd. You know, I think he just says it for, you know, whenever he feels he gives a bad performance, he's just like, well, I'm not an actor, I'm a writer. You know, so. I think he does like writing more. He's definitely a writer. He loves writing, and he definitely loves the written word and using it often. So, and he does. I think he does like that much more. Yes, young lady standing up there, not facing me. Turn around. You. Yes, you.
Do you ever plan on retiring from reviewing altogether when you get older?
Do you ever plan on retiring from reviewing? Probably. Well, I mean, as a nostalgia critic or just in general, I can always talk about, you know, so what my opinion is or something like that. So I guess in that sense, probably not. You know, as long as someone wants to hear what I think about something, there's always going to be new stuff to learn. In terms of nostalgia critic, though, yeah, I mean, there'll be a point where we're done and, you know, we want to throw in the towel. But in terms of just giving my opinion in general, people love giving their opinions, so I'll always be for that. Yes, Richard, Blue Jacket.
Can you sing us the Dove song?
Wait, who is that? Oh, she did. Were you raising a hand for her? Well, I'm on your question. Richard, Blue Jacket. We'll get to you in a second, miss. Nosy. Checking about Blue Jacket. Some other people on the site reviewed it already. And again, because I don't watch Dragon Ball, I wouldn't be able to appropriately talk about what works and what doesn't. So I usually, I keep that to people who know what they're talking about. So most likely not. And what was your question?
Can you sing us the Dove song?
It's do, and that's just it over and over. Without I was thrilled whenever they had your song for the movie. I was just like, thank God. So let's see, let's take some over here, and you'll have the DVD case.
This sort of overlaps with the question someone asked.
It better not be Sonic, my God.
No, although I was sort of curious about that. How do you avoid copyright issues with the clips that you use from the movies and television shows you review?
Well, I mean, I don't know how to avoid copyright issue. I don't know. I mean, the people, they have been taken down from YouTube several times, and they listen to an address and stuff like that. I think really, it is a review, you know. You can make two arguments. One is, you know, satire parody. I mean, we are making fun of it. On top of that, it is just a general review of the movie. You know, we're giving opinions on it. Yeah, we do sort of go through the whole thing, but I mean, no episode outside maybe Moulin Rouge goes beyond a half hour. And these are like, you know, couple hour long movies. It's not like they're showing the whole movie. It's like, no, go. A lot of people that see these reviews actually say, like, I gotta see this movie. Well, God knows how many people are turned on to the room. You know? And I think that's one of the reasons we stayed out of super bad trouble is because I think a lot of studios are like, well, this isn't, you know, it's like a lot of times bad can be good. Bad is really in. You know, and people like making fun stuff and seeing schlock. And then, you know, some people make livings just, you know, making schlock movies and stuff. So, I mean, it's, as long as they can see there's money to make off of it, you know, as there is, I think, you know, the smart ones know not to go after us. So, yeah, that's pretty much answering that. You?
Are there any...
Oh, actually, I'm doing the iPad. I'll continue the second part.
have you ever considered reviewing a Batman Beyond cartoon, or at least commenting on it?
The Batman Beyond cartoon. You know, that's just a little after my time. I saw a little bit of it growing up, and I was like, it was okay. You know, I didn't get that into it. So I probably wouldn't be the right one to talk about. Again, I'd probably be more, you know, someone that grew up with it and could be seen with episodes in more details. I did see that Return of the Joker. That was kind of fun. You know, I like seeing him die. So that was pretty cool. I love that backstory. That was very cool. That story. But no, probably not. That place I think is a better reviewer to do that. And then you have a question.
Are there any older properties that sort of 80s and 90s era that you're terrified they're going to reboot?
Oh, any franchises from the past I'm afraid they're going to reboot?
Yes.
Well, any of them. I don't know. I mean, there's not. People keep trying to get me to get behind this. You know, bring Animaniacs back. You know, and reboot it and stuff like that. I'm like, what do you mean? You know, I mean, even. I I think the rare exception of that maybe, I mean, sometimes you can take something that's just so old, but has something that really works and reboot it, you know? Like, I do sort of like, even though people are very split out, I do sort of like this new Looney Tunes cartoon, though I think it has a lot of problems. This My Little Pony thing is taking off like that. You know, I mean, people are just really behind it. You know, but I think we can all agree the original show is not that hot. You know, but obviously they saw something that they can work with. And Animaniacs was, you know, sort of already perfect. So I don't see any point in, like, going back to it or rebooting. I say, do something new. Do something in the same spirit. You know, but you don't have to go back to the exact same characters. You know, I'm very much more for, you know, new characters, new stories, stuff like that. So, personally, yeah, just get the new stuff. That's usually my fun. Let's do you.
Did you ever see the old Ghostbusters cartoon?
The old Ghostbusters cartoon? Yeah. Where Peter looks like Ray and Ray looks like Peter? Oh yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know, would you do like a review on that?
Again, it's already sort of a good show. I don't know how much I can talk about it. It's already pretty funny, pretty well written, and the animation was good, so I don't know how many jokes I can get out of it. But you never know, we'll see. Let's do Red Blue Jacket.
It's been 4 years since Matthew brought it out of the line. That's a lot of fish. And you said it after you spent years wondering what is funny about that. Since it's 40 years, and I'm sure you have spent many, many times pondering what is funny about that. Have you concluded there is anything remotely funny about that line?
Is there anything funny about That's a Lot of Fish? The only thing I can figure is that somebody saw Jurassic Park and really liked the line, "That's a great big pile of shit." Which is very fitting for that movie too. No, I think someone just saw it and wanted to sort of do something similar. I think it was more like, you know, you're supposed to be blown away by the fact that there's just a lot of fish and there's just a guy that just says it like it is. I think that's the joke, but I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I did, but I don't. Yes, Rika.
I was wondering, since you just did Disney December, I really liked how you went through all the movies so quickly. I was wondering if you're going to do that with something else, like a different studio, like, for example, Miyazaki.
Would I ever do, like, a Disney Summer with, like, Miyazaki or something like that? Well, Miyazaki with, like, any of them, I'll just be like, great. Like, maybe one or two I don't like, and even then, I'm like, they're not bad, I just don't get into it. I don't know, some people ask me, like, the Pixar movies. Oh, yeah, actually, Pixar movies I can talk about, because I don't love all of them. Yeah, there's one or two, you know, Bugs Life, I have issues with. The Cars movies, I have issues with, you know. Even Wall-E, it's like, I love that first half. So maybe a Pixar sort of thing. Disney December took up so much time, though, too. So, we'll see, maybe somewhere down the line, 'cause it was fun to do.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Definitely great fun. To someone, wait, thank you. Just do green shirt, pull out the glasses.
Actually, all I just wanted to ask is if you could do that thing you did with the Tarzan film where he goes, "Ask me what it means."
Ask me what it means! Ask me what it means!
I love that, man.
Green guy, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Have you ever had a favorite real-life Big Lipped Alligator moment?
A real life Big Lipped Alligator? I think life is just sort of one Big Lipped Alligator. You walk down the street of Chicago or something, you'll just see people do the most random things. It's like, that's a Big Lipped Alligator moment. You always see a guy pissing on the train station. Yeah, all sorts. Let's do guy holding the helmet there, all the way there. Or police hat, whatever that is. Yes. Is the bum gonna make it in here? Oh sure, I'm right here. I'll take the change from you. No, I didn't bring the costume or anything like that, but if you give it to me, I'll make sure he gets it. I swear. The cameraman. What was the hardest put together or what? Oh, what was the hardest top 11 to put together? In terms of picking and stuff, I guess the Batman one, because there's so many good episodes. And there's so many, it's like, oh, I hate to cut that one, I hate to cut that one. But it was a lot of fun to edit and put together, definitely. So that's probably the one, because there's just so many good ones. Let's see, let's go back over here. The guy with a gun! We'll always mourn the loss of dear Monty. He had heart! What's that? Never forget Monty! Heart! We're an Indian man who may or may not have been Monty. That's why we sort of keep that mystery. We have no idea if that was really Monty or not. It's like, I thought it was a cartoon character. No, he's a man! So, yeah, still very, very, very close to us. Young one with the glasses there. Do I have Teddy Ruxpin's head anywhere in my house? Is he still trying to track me down? Not since I sold him on eBay. So he's someone else's problem now. Let's see, white shirt there.
I just want to say your review of Squad Group was awesome.
Thank you.
And we're going to review another review of that scale.
Another review of what?
Of that scale. Like,
Oh, I would do a review sort of like that, maybe, or something like that. I don't know. That one was really that it was just me and Brent talking about ideas of what we could do. It just sort of went from there, but we had a lot of time on it because he wouldn't be available for a while, I wouldn't be available for a while, so we were always sort of just working on it in the back of our heads and putting stuff together. So, I don't know. Maybe. It's still my favorite. It'd be hard to top, but it doesn't mean it can't be top. Let's do lecture.
I'm not leaving today without your autograph. We'll make that happen.
Wow. I'm not leaving today without the autograph. I got my gun right here. Could do something crazy like go to the autograph signing. Wait, is right after this? Oh, where? It's like, no, that's the song.